The doors are now locked and the sign has been taken down since last Friday's bust, but that hasn't stopped customers from showing up. Let me show you exactly what areas are going to be affected by this power outage. It starts at this stretch here along Franklin Road. Earlier in the day, Darius Rucker hosted a golf tournament also benefiting St. Jude's, but tonight's benefit concert was a great way to kick off what is set to be a very big week here in Music City. And right now, we don't know the extent of 4-year-old Keisha Jordan's injuries, but we do know that she is still listed in critical condition here at the Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt after she was found, as you said, at the bottom of a swimming pool. This is the third game that I've watched with these Goodlettsville fans, and the excitement and pride that they have in this team is just incredible, and they will be just as excited to welcome them home tomorrow. Nearly 1 week after 2 children were found dead in the back of a car in Smyrna, it has happened again, this time at the Donaldson Heights United Methodist Church. Now, take a look behind me. You can see that Metro Police are still on scene investigating that blue minivan. That's when he followed her, grabbed her arm, and started pulling her. She was able to yank herself free and luckily got away. With this being a holiday weekend, many people are expected to be out in the pool or lake or river, and officials are reminding everyone to be safe. We'll bring you any more updates on this little girl as we get them. Black Friday shoppers are lining up earlier than ever. Now you see the barriers are already set up. The people in this first tent have been here since 2:30 this morning, waiting for the doors here at Best Buy to open at midnight on Friday, because they say the deals in this ad are absolutely worth it. For these folks, Black Friday shopping is a sport. First, there's the preparation.
We've started like last week looking at the ads online.
The sacrifice.
My friends will be bringing us Thanksgiving dinner out here.
And determination.
I mean, if I got to stand outside for a little while, I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine told me we was going to be back at work on Sunday with the pneumonia, but we'll have a big screen TV. I'm just saying.
You have the veterans with TVs, space heaters, computers, and even air mattresses.
After 6 years of doing it, you know, I feel like a pro.
Then the rookies with a little less Black Friday experience.
They put me to shame, so if we can, I'll move over from this beautiful tent that they got. But next year, there'll be a barbecue. We're gonna do it big. It's gonna be like a little fiesta.
But for these shoppers, braving the cold temperatures, waiting in line, and spending the holiday away from their families, the camaraderie in line makes it all worthwhile.
It's fun, man. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
All while keeping their eyes on the prize.
Stand outside for maybe 30 hours. I'm just saying, and then you get half off the things that you wanted all year.
Now, this ad does not officially come out until tomorrow, so it is a hot commodity here in line. Some of these deals are posted online, but the big thing everyone is talking about is this 40-inch TV for $179. It normally goes for $420. The other big thing is the tablets, the cameras, and the gaming systems. Some of these deals start online tomorrow, but if you want the really good deals, you're going to have to come down to the store and get in line with these folks. Reporting live in West Nashville, Tracee Tolentino, Nashville's News 2. Looking around Kyle Oakley's home, it's clear this is a family of respected Marines.
I served in Operation Surge and Sovereignty.
Not only is the 25-year-old a proud veteran who deployed to Iraq, he is a proud American.
To have that honor of serving our country, I mean, it makes you appreciate it more.
And for Oakley, the right to vote for his commander-in-chief is a freedom he doesn't take for granted.
I believe that this election coming up is probably one of the most important of our generation.
Which is why Oakley was so upset when he called the Wilson County Election Commission last week to check on his voter status and found out he would not be able to vote in the upcoming presidential election.
And she couldn't find my name or anything in the system. And then she said, hold on just a second. She said, you've been purged from the system. When you deployed to Iraq, you were purged.
While deployed, Oakley filled out a special form for overseas voters.
You fight for our country and then you come here and then they tell you you can't vote. I was kind of shocked, actually. And for them to tell me that there's nothing I can do about it, it really upset me.
Officials here at the Wilson County Election Commission tell us that Kyle Oakley was in fact purged from the system, that in 2008, while serving overseas, his voter registration was only temporary. Now Oakley worries that other veterans may face the same issue on Election Day.
Check your status before this election, because you know that's taking away the rights of possibly many other people.
rights that veterans like Oakley so bravely fought for.
If you're going to take that away from somebody, I think you need to let them know.
In Wilson County, Tracee Tolentino, Nashville's News 2. It's not what you would expect to find in this quiet, unassuming Mount Juliet business complex, but several businesses tell Nashville's News 2 they had doubts about their neighbors, the Better Bliss massage parlor, after seeing countless male customers come and go at all hours of the day. Thanks to an anonymous tip last Friday, their suspicions were confirmed during an undercover sting by the Mount Juliet Police Department.
During that massage, she offered sex for more cash and sex acts. At that point in time, the detectives walked into the business and actually saw another employee performing a sex act on a customer.
The two were cited for prostitution. The owner of the parlor, 41-year-old G. Allen, could face felony charges for prostitution and promoting prostitution. Police believe the parlor advertised on websites like Craigslist and Backpage.
People, of course, would come here from different places.
The doors are now locked and the sign has been taken down since last Friday's bust, but that hasn't stopped customers from showing up. We won't show you this man's face, but our cameras were rolling when he tried to enter the building. And have you ever been here before?
No.
You went up to the door, was that, I mean, did you know them or did you?
No, I just was given an address. That was it.
An address for what?
Just a massage parlor.
Were you coming to get a massage?
Yeah.
He tells Nashville's News 2 that a friend gave him the massage parlor's business card and says he had no clue they were doing anything illegal.
Usually I wouldn't even venture this far, but I heard about it and I thought it was legit.
While police say this is the city's first case of a business running a prostitution operation, they hope it's the last.
It's not tolerated, and it's definitely not welcome in Mount Juliet.
In Mount Juliet, Tracee Tolentino, Nashville's News 2. This isn't police dash cam video you're looking at. Though you can hear a siren, it's actually cell phone video taken by 3 teens using a smartphone app to impersonate police officers and pull over unsuspecting drivers. Drivers like Michael and Chastity Davis.
I had a car approach me at a high rate of speed. Lights flashing from bright to dim and had a red and blue flickering light on their dashboard.
But the Davises had their doubts about the car pulling them over.
I had my wife to call 911 and see if there was a vehicle like that on their task force, and was advised to keep driving that they didn't have one.
The Murray County Sheriff's Department tell us 18-year-olds Tucker Shields and Jake Randall, along with an unidentified 17-year-old, attempted to pull over at least 3 cars.
About Sunday evening, about 8 o'clock, a Columbia police officer was coming to work and actually seen the car trying to pull over another vehicle.
The iPhone app the teens were using looks like this. It comes with flashing lights and a siren. It's free and very simple to download, which makes it easy for just about anyone to use.
When you get into impersonating a police officer, I mean, your general motoring public gets scared when there's people out here trying to pull people over.
The teens told investigators they were just out having fun, and you can hear laughing in the cell phone video. But to the Davises, the scary situation was anything but fun.
The thought that they could have hurt me and my wife and my daughter, it makes me mad.
In Murray County, Tracee Tolentino, Nashville's News 2.